Liverpool will be thinking about this around the clock, and I'm sure they have been for a little while now, the replacement for Jurgen Klopp. And it's not just Klopp. The sporting director, the technical staff, some of them are leaving alongside Klopp. The future of some of the key players, your Van Dijks and Trent Alexander-Arnolds, with their contracts winding down, they will want an answer about the future of the club. So a lot to take on board. It's going to be a fascinating summer. But that key position, who replaces Jurgen Klopp? Who's your favourite for this, Carlo? Are there any Italians out there I should be aware of?
Oh, well, Antonio Conte is available, I believe, so why
It
not?
is an option. It is definitely more of a short-term option, usually, but still a fantastic manager.
No, without a doubt, very successful. This is with, I mean, it's been proven that. But I think, although, one season shouldn't define the ability of a manager, but I think that's what Xabi Alonso is doing at Leverkusen has been amazing. We at Chelsea, we had a player on loan last year. We had Carlo Modoi there, so I witnessed the change of the team from when he was appointed to till the end of the season. I mean, it was amazing, and then what he managed to build on in the summer and the pre-season, and obviously the great result that he's having at the moment so far. So I know it's one season, but I was very impressed in the way he managed to turn around things at Leverkusen. So obviously great favor in terms of fans. He knows the players very well, young, upcoming, so why not?
He would definitely command the respect of the players the moment he walks onto the training ground at any club. Jermaine, there's no question about it, because you don't get to play for Spain and win competitions. You don't get to play for Real Madrid and Bayern and Liverpool without being a special player. So there is that. But he is young. However, you look at the budget he's operating with at Leverkusen in comparison to, say, a Bayern Munich. It's similar in a way to Liverpool trying to compete financially with a Chelsea, with a Manchester City and other clubs outspending them and making do with what they can on a more limited budget. So, do you see it happening? Do you see Alonso stepping in to the hot seat?
Yes, I think it will be the perfect match. If you're asking me, I think when you manage and take over a club, you've got to buy into that club. You've got to buy into the city. You've got to know how it runs. Xabi has been there. He's been there and done it. He's a Liverpool legend in himself as a player. So he knows the history about the club. He knows how it works. He knows the city. He knows the fans. And what he's doing in Munich to potentially stop Bayern Munich winning the league for the 11th straight time in his first season. Absolute amazing ability of a manager. He was a great player, and he's took that vision as a player and he's turned it into being a successful so far manager. And I think to take over Klopp, the base that he's left and going to be leaving, I think Xabi could work absolutely wonders with that, for sure.
And you think who he's worked with, Rafa Benitez, Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, the people that he can draw inspiration from, the people that he's learned from. I mean, that's experience that money just cannot buy, truly. And I think the entire world will be waiting with bated breath to see where Xabi Alonso ends up. And if Leverkusen can lift the Bundesliga title come May, or perhaps even earlier. Any other left field shouts, Carlo, when it comes to this role? Because let's say Alonso feels that it's too soon for him. Although I know Liverpool is one of those clubs, along with Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, you can't say no to. But if Alonso says, hold your horses, is there anybody else?
I don't know. It's difficult. I mean, I think it's a very, very, very important step that Liverpool will have to take, because let's not forget that when a manager stays for so long at a club, obviously there's a lot going on, the culture, the philosophy, and anything else. It's when you make a change, it's a difficult one. We saw with Ferguson at United, we saw with Wenger at Arsenal. Obviously, they were at the club for longer, but still, it's to make a change like that. It's very, very, very difficult, and therefore, it's very important that Liverpool does it right. Now, give you other names. I don't know. I'm not sure. For example, I don't think Tuchel is a very happy man in Bayern Munich at the moment. My leave. They were talking about Spain. So I don't know. Xavi might be available after obviously not the great results that he's having in Barcelona. So there are a few names out there, but Liverpool has to get it right.